I think it's time for the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise to abandon ship. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, directed by Esmond Sandberg, and I don't know how to say the other director's name, so I'll put it up on the screen here. Starring Johnny Depp, Geoffrey Rush, Javier Bardem, Kaya Scaldero, and Brent Thwaites. This is the 5th movie in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, which should have stopped making movies a long time ago. And in this movie we have Henry Turner, played by Brent Thwaites from Gods of Egypt. A sure sign that this is not a good movie. He is trying to break the curse that is holding his father, Will Turner, hostage to the Dutchman's ship, keeping him captain of that ship, which is a storyline left over from the 3rd movie, Pirates of the Caribbean World's End. In order for Henry to do this, he has to find Poseidon's trident. So of course he needs Captain Jack Sparrow, played by Johnny Depp, to find the trident, and he needs Karina Smith, played by Kaya Scaldero, to help out as well, because she has a diary that could lead them to the trident, and a lot of knowledge as well, since she knows a lot about astronomy. But Will Turner is not the only one that has a curse to be broken. Captain Salazar, Javier Bardem's character, who is our villain of the movie, has his own curse that needs to be broken. So he is also trying to find the trident, and he has a grudge against Johnny Depp, just like every other villain in this series. So he wants to try to find the trident and try to get revenge on Captain Jack Sparrow as well, because it is Jack Sparrow's fault that Salazar is cursed to be a ghost to the ship. Didn't we have an undead villain back in the 1st movie? Anyway, so Captain Salazar ends up getting Captain Barbossa, the most powerful pirate of the 7 seas now, Geoffrey Rush's character, to help him out. And that's pretty much our movie. Now, the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise has really lost its flavor. The 1st movie was awesome. It was a really great film and a big surprise hit. This was a franchise based off a Disney ride. So the idea that a movie based off a Disney ride could create a big franchise like this is a really big surprise. And the fact that Johnny Depp got himself an Oscar nomination for playing this role, Captain Jack Sparrow, is also a little bit of a surprise. And unfortunately, this movie doesn't carry the same flavor as the 1st movie did. And then again, the sequels have been going down in quality pretty much. Then again, the sequels have been going down in quality, really. The 2nd one was a pretty good movie, but not as good as the 1st one. Then the 3rd one was complete garbage, and the 4th one was not that great either. And I guess they were hoping to bring back some flavor to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise with this movie, but really it's just not a good film. It's not that memorable. It's very uninspired. The special effects on Javier Bardem's character to make him look undead doesn't even really look finished. In the trailer, Javier Bardem's Captain Salazar special effects weren't really looking very good, and you would think that they would have been fixed after post-production, but really they weren't. And then you have these undead sharks that show up in this movie, which really don't look all that great either in the movie. And the movie's just really not all that good. Now, of course, Brent Thwaites' character and Kaya Scaldero end up becoming love interests within the movie, just like Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley were in the first movie. So the Waits and Scudero are basically just a rehash of Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley. And really, there's not much chemistry between these two at all, really. And the whole running gag about Karina Smith being called a witch through this movie because she's very smart is really not done very well. And this just isn't really all that great of a movie. There are some good things about the movie. Captain Barbossa, Geoffrey Rush's character, is probably one of the best things about the film. He's the only one really putting any real effort into this movie. And Javier Bardem, I think he's doing the best he can with the script that he has, even though he's pretty much playing a rehash of the villain that he played back in the James Bond film Skyfall. It's pretty much the same kind of villain, a villain that is out for revenge. So really there's not much there, really. But I don't think this is a terrible movie. I just don't think it's all that memorable. So I'm going to give this movie a C+. It's pretty much just a rental. And that's all I got to say for Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales.